Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Jayhawks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Aztecs offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grab near the marker. It's busted. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the outside to the left. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
You know, it looks like they just flip the ball and everything just magically works. You know why this toss to the left works? Because the wide receivers block. You know, I know you don't say that very often. Most of the time they want to run out, you know, get the glory, catch the ball, but they got to do a good job of blocking. When you toss it on the perimeter, those guys are pivotal for this play to have success. Really good job blocking on the perimeter.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Makes the grab. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, Guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
First down, 10 yards to go. Rides the back on the option to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Fakes the grab on the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Jayhawks have this offense rolling. The give is to Williams. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the big fella. Wide open spaces. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He breaks a tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to make the tackle.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this...
Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
He's marked down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Touchdown, Kansas! A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man. It's McClure. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. And it won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The safe call on the wide receiver screen.
Really nice job on the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Napier. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Aztecs are marching down the field. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Aztecs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Napier. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, San Diego State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a 1st half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wyoming looks like an old punching bag out there today, and I did not expect to say that. This fan base, heck, this coaching staff were not expecting these results. They're trailing by 14 to Mississippi State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going instead. He'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Got his man quickly. They'll immediately call timeout. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football. And
time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning on the jet. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And that one will give him the lead. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. play action on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback, he's got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A third down try for the offense. To the air, it's Daniels. Puts it out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the money.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Pickett. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Finds space on the right. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Making side adjustments here. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, looking at second down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Napier. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Aztecs are threatening in the red zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, but he got the one he needed and plenty more. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Aztecs want to move quickly. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
This drive will come from their own 17. Rides to back and leaves it. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So
and the rush will get to him at the 25.
I love the effort, and there's no quit in this defense. First guy misses, second guy misses, no problem. We've got extra bodies and hats flying to the quarterback, and they're able to get the sack.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
It's complete on the right side. There he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Caught behind the line. It's Napier. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Kansas. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within your...
Turning it on! And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the back. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last one.
He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. Able to move the chains, and they still have a chance after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Aztecs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
First and 10.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Kansas.
And the Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you look at the clock. They've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve...
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And you see him consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink. Now, do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. He's got it. Touchdown Jayhawks. They jump on top here in OT. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hauls it in. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Huge 3rd down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback keeper. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
Now 1st down here in the 2nd overtime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. A little release to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working the big fella to the corner. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. 1st and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the 2nd. Touchdown, Aztecs! Got it in to take the lead here in the 2nd OT.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet. runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air, it's Daniels. Fires to the big fella. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Going to swing it on second down. Got the quick pass. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The give on the option. And the Jayhawks get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Try to barge their way in. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. The give. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. Now this 2-point conversion attempt for the win. He's looking to pass. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied.
Score remains tied.
They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And another answer, we're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.